Hi everyone. My name is Satyam Shankar Sahai. I'm the founder of IPM Possible. I'm an alumnus of MDI Gurgaon. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic in number system, which is divisibility. So what we are going to do is understand the divisibility rules of numbers like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 and 9, and numbers like 10, 15, 20, 50, where the numbers can be converted into a co-prime multiplication, right? So to start off with, let's look at numbers in which we have powers of 2. For instance, we have 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4. So if we are looking at the divisibility of numbers, in terms of are they divisible by 2, 2 square, 2 ki power 3 or 2 ki power 4, what we have to just look at is the last digit here. So which means that the number has to be even number. So if a number is divisible by 2, the characteristic of this number will be in the form of a 2k type number. So any even number will be a 2k type number. Okay. So let me just give you a simple question. How many even numbers from 100 to 200, both inclusive, right? So we're including both of them here. So how many numbers? So best way to do that is we just use this particular structure. So the first number is 2 into 50. The next number would be 2 into 51. And this will go on till 2 into 100. And we just count the multiples. The first one is 100. The next number is 102. And this goes on till 200. So we're just counting the multiples here. So from 50 to 100. Now again, a common mistake made here is 100 minus 50 is 50. So we write the answer as 50, which is wrong. The number of multiples would be final minus initial plus 1. Why plus 1? Because we are also including 50 in this, right? So in case of 2 power 1, we are looking at the last digit, right? The next one, divisibility by 2 square or 4. So for 4, we are seeing the last 2 digits. Okay, for instance, a number is 2, 3, 7, 6. So we don't have to divide the entire number by 4 to check its divisibility. We can just check the last 2 digit. And in this case, 76 is divisible by 4, right? 76 divided by 4 is 19. So it's divisible, the remainder is 0. So when I say the number is divisible, it means that the remainder is 0, right? Now, what is the specific reason that we are just looking at the last 2 digit? The reason is that any number, suppose we have a 4-digit number which is in the form of A, B, C, D, right? Now this number can be written as 1000A plus 100B plus CD. We can write it like this. Now CD can further be broken into 10C plus D, but this is again not required. Now when I divide this by 4, we find that this part is divisible by 4 because 1000 upon 4 is 250, remainder is 0. Again, this part is divisible by 4. So that is the reason we are checking the last 2 digit. Again, we are using the additive property of remainder. What is the additive property? Say a number is 46 divided by 4. We can divide this number as 40 plus 6 divided by 4. So this part is always divisible by 4. And this part is giving us remainder 6. Now 6 also can be further broken into 4 plus 2 divided by 4. So this is going to give a remainder. यहाँ से remainder 0 आ रहा है, and this will give a remainder of 2. So in case of 4, we are checking the last 2 digit, right? One important thing, suppose you have a question like this, 2, 3, A, 6, right? Now, what are the possible values of A? So what we do here is, we first find the first digit that will be divisible. So we can just iterate, like the first, we try 0. So 0, 6 is not divisible by 4. Then the moment we get the first one as 1, 6, right? We can immediately find out that the next possible numbers will be 1, 3, 5 and 7 and 9. So 5. Why are we doing this? Is because the moment we find the first digit as 1, 6, the next number 2, which is 2, will add the sum by just 10. If A is 3, this will add the sum by 10 more. Why 10 more? Because the moment I make 1, 6, 2, 3, 6, the sum is increasing by 20. And therefore, since this part was divisible, this 20 will be divisible by 4. So it's in steps of 2. So A will move in steps of 2 to make it divisible by 4. Right? Okay, so the bottom line is, if the number is 2 power 1, we check the last digit. If the number is 2 square, we check the last 2 digits. Now coming on to divisibility by 8. So this is part 3. We're checking the divisibility by 8. So number is A, B, C, D divided by 8. So what we do here is A into 1000 plus B, C and D. And this is divided by 8. Right? Now this part is divisible by 8 because 8 into 125 is 1000. So यहाँ से remainder आ रहा है 0. So what are we left with is a BCD. So we just have to check for the last 3 digits. For instance, we have a number like 1, 6, 2, 8. Okay. Now we check the last 3 digits. Now when we divide this number, we get 56 and 6, 8. So it is not divisible, right? So when we divide 628 by 8, we are getting 56. 56 is 6, 8. We are getting the remainder as 4 in this, right? So this number is going to give a remainder of 4. It is not divisible, right? अगर इसमें number होता, in the end, suppose we had, suppose the number was 1626 divided by 8. Again we check the last 3 digit. Now in this case 626 divided by 8 will be 56 and 6 and 6. Again my remainder is coming as 2. Suppose the number is 1624 divided by 8. Again we check the last 3 digit. Now it is the remainder 624 will be divisible by 8. Right? So 624 will be divisible by 8. Right? So when we are saying divisible by 8, what we are trying to say is 624, 8, some question which is k, let's say, the remainder is 0 in this case. This is what the structure would be like. ठीक है, तो 8 में हमें लास्ट 3 डिजिट देखना है. अच्छा, इसमें भी कभी क्वेश्चन अगर ऐसा आया कि भाई अ नंबर इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ 2, 3, लेट्स से 2, 3, 3, 6, suppose, right? And no, not this. Let's just put the number as 2, 3, A6. So what we'll do here is we'll check the last 3. We'll start iterating. Now 0 पे नहीं जाएगा, 0 पे आया 24, 6, 6 नहीं जाएगा. 1 पे हमने देखा, 1 पे आया 24, 24 के बाद आया 7, 6. अगेन ये 8 से नहीं जा रहा. उसके बाद हमने 2 देखा, 2 में हमारा फिर से आया 32 माइनस 24, 8, 6. ये भी नहीं जाएगा. बट जब हमने देखा 2, 3, 3, 6, when we divide this number by 8, when we divide this part is divisible. So हमें पहला नंबर मिल गया. The moment we get the first number, it is easy for us to find the next set of numbers. How? Because we know that 2, 3, 3, 6 is divisible. अब अगर हमने इसको 1 से बढ़ाया तो समेशन 10 से हो जाएगा. एक और बढ़ाया 10 से हो जाएगा. हम नीचे 8 नीचे बैठा हुआ है डिवाइड करने के लिए. तो हमें ये पता है कि भाई ये तो पार्ट डिविजिबल है, यहां से मेरा रिमाइंडर 0 आ रहा है, बट हमें कितना ऐड करना पड़ेगा. और क्योंकि ये टेंस प्लेस है तो हर एडिशन में 1 का इंक्रीमेंट यानी कि 10 का इंक्रीमेंट. तो 8 से डिवाइड करने के लिए हमें इसको 10 प्लस 10 प्लस 10 प्लस 10 40 से ऐड करना होगा. ठीक है, तभी जाके वो 8 से डिविजिबल होगा. right? So the series would be 2, 3, 3, 6. The next number would be 2, 3, 7, 6. So 3 and 7 की सीरीज हो, इसके बाद वो क्रॉस कर जाएगा, ठीक है? So this is how we are going to do it, right? Okay. So for 8, we are going to look at the last 3 digit. So suppose a number is in this form now, 2A36. Right? Now what do we do in this case? Again, पहला वाला हमें आइटरेशन देखना है. ये 0, हम डिविजिबिलिटी देख रहे हैं 8 से. अगेन ए जो है वो 0 पे नहीं जाएगा, बट जब हम इसको 1 करेंगे और ये 56 हो जाएगा तो कट जाएगा. तो पहला नंबर हमारा आया 2136, ठीक है? और जब हमने ए को 1 किया तो ये सम हो जाएगा, 100 से ऐड होगा, नीचे 8 बैठा हुआ है. और जब हमने इसको 2 किया, 2 किया तो ये और 100 से ऐड हो जाएगा, यानी कि 200 आ गया. 200 बटे 8 कट जाएगा, राइट? सो इट विल मूव इन स्टेप्स ऑफ 2, 2. सो इट इज 2136, देन 2336, देन 2536, 2736 एंड आखिरी में 2936. So our series will be 13579, which is in the hundreds place. So this is what we do in case of divisibility by 8, right? Now similarly, so basically what we need to understand is 2 power 1 last digit, 2 square last 2 digits, last 3 digits, 2 power 4 last 4 digits, 2 power 5 which is 32 last 5 digits. Okay, so this is the pattern we have to look for divisibility by 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 and so on. Alright, so that takes care of all powers of 2. Next, what we are going to come to is divisibility by 3 and 9. तो फंडा दोनों में ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर है. तो डिविजिबिलिटी बाय 3 और 9 में हम करते क्या है, पहले उसका स्ट्रक्चर देख लेते हैं. कोई भी नंबर है हमारे पास A, B, C, D, ठीक है? हम इसकी डिविजिबिलिटी देख रहे हैं 3 और 9 से. तो हमें करना क्या है, यहां पे सबसे पहले इस नंबर को एक्सपैंड कर देना है. जब हमने इसको एक्सपैंड किया तो ये हो जाएगा 1000A प्लस 100B प्लस 10C प्लस D. और हमने इसको डिवाइड किया 3 और 9 से, यही हम चेक करते हैं. अब इस नंबर को हम फर्दर ब्रेक कर सकते हैं. 999A प्लस A, दूसरा हो जाएगा 99B प्लस B, थर्ड हो जाएगा 9C प्लस C प्लस D हो जाएगा, डिवाइडेड बाय 3 और 9, which means that this is equal to 999A plus 99B plus 9C plus A plus B plus C plus D divided by 3 और 9. तो ये जो पार्ट है, ये वाला पार्ट, this will always be divisible by 3 or 9. So what are we left with? We are left with the sum of the digits, which is A plus B plus C plus D. So this is what we do when we are checking the divisibility by 3 or 9, right? So quickly, if we have a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is this number divisible by 9 or 3? What we'll just do is just add. So if we add, this is 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15, yes, it is divisible by 3. The remainder is 0. But 15, when I divide this by 9, I get the remainder of 6. Right? So this number is not divisible by 9 and it is divisible by 3 in this case. Okay? Right. So this is the funda for 3 and 9. Next, we are coming to 11. In 11, what we do is we check if the number is in the form of A, B, C, D. We check for the difference between odd place and even place. Right? So here the number is A, B, C, D. Right? We can write this number like we did for 3 and 9. This becomes A plus 100B plus 10C plus D. This becomes 1, 0, 0, 1, A minus A plus 99B plus B plus 11C minus C plus D. Okay? And therefore this becomes 1001A plus 99B plus 11C minus A plus B minus C plus D. And we are checking the divisibility by 11. So what we are doing here is, this part is always divisible by 11. In fact, you should know this number because, questions based on this number is quite often, especially when we are doing remainders. This number is the product of 3 prime numbers. Just remember this back of your mind. And again, using the additive property of remainders, this is divisible, this is divisible, this is divisible by 11. So we are just looking at minus A plus B minus C plus D. So which is odd places D and B. So odd वाले को add करना है और even वाले को हमें minus करना है. ये याद रखना है इस केस में. It is odd minus even and we are moving from right to left. Remember that. Okay. So had this been E, I would have done D plus B plus E. This would be plus and A and C would be negative in this case. Right? Okay. So this takes care of, so we have done 2 powers. We have done 3 and 3 square. Now we'll have also done 11. Next 5, it's easy. We just have to check for the last digit. This has to be 0 or 5, right? Coming to 6, we just have to check the divisibility by 2 and 3. Number has to go by 2 and the number has to go by 3 also, right? So it's an intersection, okay? So, of course, you also have to see the number is odd and even. So, 2 se bhi nahi jayega. Number is 282, for instance. Now, this number is going by 2 and this number is also going by 3 because 282, the sum of the digits is coming to 12. Alright? Alright, so this is what we do. So, see, 6 gives you a hint. What is 2 and 3? 2 and 3, they are co-prime to each other. And when I say co-prime, it simply means that the HCF of these two numbers is 1. So numbers like 6, 10, 15, 20, 30, we want to check the divisibility of these numbers. We have to look at the co-prime multiplicators, right? So here, 2 into 3. 10, of course, it has to be 0 in there. And it has to also go by 2 and 5. 15, 3 and 5. Right? 20, 4 and 5. Right? 10 into 2 will be wrong. Because 10 into 2 का जो HCF है वो 2 है. So it can't be 2 and 10 for 20. Because the HCF here is 2. Right? So that's wrong. The HCF has to be 1. It has to be co-prime to each other. That is why I said co-prime constituents. 30. It could be 10 into 3. Right? It could be 6 into 5. Right? So this is for 30. और क्या हो सकता है 30 में? 30 can be broken into. So this is easy. You can also look at 30 can be written as 2 into 3 into 5. So ये भी हम देख सकते हैं. वो नंबर 2 से भी जाएगा, 3 से भी जाएगा और 5 से भी जाएगा. तो 3 के लिए हम सम ऑफ द डिजिट्स देख रहे हैं, 2 के लिए हम इवन देख रहे हैं और 5 के लिए लास्ट डिजिट हम देख रहे हैं 0 और 5 हो. 5 तो ठीक है 5 के केस में, बट अगर 0 होना पड़ेगा बिकॉज उसको 2 से भी जाना है. तो कभी भी ऐसा नंबर आ रहा है 6, 10, 15, 20, 30, ठीक है, हमें को प्राइम कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट देखना है. अब हमें लेट्स से नंबर 40 चेक करना है. तो 40 क्या क्या पॉसिबिलिटीज है यहाँ पे? लेट्स जस्ट पुट इट. द नंबर हैज टू गो बाय, लेट्स से 2 into 20, ये गलत हो जाएगा बिकॉज HCF इज नॉट 1. ओके, नेक्स्ट नंबर 3 से जाता नहीं है, 4 से, तो 4 into 8, 4 into 10 है. अगेन HCF is 2 इन दिस केस, तो ये भी पॉसिबल नहीं है. फिर हम लोग आते हैं 5 में, 5 into 8, अब ये जाएगा बिकॉज इन दोनों का HCF जो है वो 1 है. उसके बाद ऑर्डर चेंज रहेगा, सो इट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. ओके, सो दिस is the basic funda for divisibility, right? So the learning from this session is that if a number is divisible by any power of 2, for 2 की power 1, I have to check the last digit. 2 square, I have to check the last 2. 2 cube, I have to check the last 3. 2 4, I have to check the last 4. 2 की power 5, which is 32, I have to check the last 5, and so on and so forth. Divisibility by 3 and 9, I have to check the sum of the digits. Divisibility by 11, I have to check odd minus even places when we move from right to left, right? Divisibility by numbers like 6, 10, 15, 20, 30, we have to see the constituents, they should be co-prime to each other. So here 2 and 3, they are co-prime to each other. The HCF is 1. So co-prime numbers are those where the HCF is equal to 1, right? 10, for instance, the number is 2 and 5. 15, 3 and 5. 20, 4 into 5. It can't be 2 into 10 because here the HCF will become equal to 2 in this case. Alright? So just remember that. There are shortcuts also for 7 and 13, 17 and 19. But what I would suggest you is the time that it would take to solve using a shortcut. Almost the same time will take if you just divide by 7, 13 and so on and so forth. So don't have to spend a lot of time in understanding what the shortcut is and just stick to dividing in case of 7, 13, 17 and 19. All right. Now, one thing I want to tell you is जब नंबर 5 से जा रहा है तो हम लोग आखिरी में 0 और 5 देख रहे हैं. जब 25 से जा रहा है तो हमें ऑब्जर्व क्या करना है कि ये नंबर 25 से जा रहा है तो इसका जो मल्टीप्लिकेंट होगा, जो भी इसका मल्टीप्लिकेंट होगा, वो आखिरी में जो खत्म होगा वो 25 होगा, उसके लास्ट 2 डिजिट्स 50 होगा, 75 होगा या 00 होगा. इसी पैटर्न में चलेगा. ऑलराइट. सिमिलरली अगर नंबर 75 है, इसके लास्ट 2 डिजिट्स क्या क्या होंगे? 75 into 1 हुआ 75, 75 into 2 हुआ 150, तो 50 आ गया. फिर 25 आया, फिर 00 आया और फिर से वो पैटर्न शुरू हो जाएगा. तो यही नंबर 75 के एंड में आ सकते हैं. सो दीज आर थिंग्स दैट यू ऑब्जर्व, राइट? ऑलराइट. नाउ लेट मी जस्ट गिव यू वन क्वेश्चन हियर. कैसे क्वेश्चन आ सकता है, हाउ यू कैन प्ले अराउंड विद अ क्वेश्चन. फॉर इंस्टेंस, एक दिया हुआ है क्वेश्चन 100 से लेकर के 200 तक. हाउ मेनी नंबर्स आर देयर, हाउ मेनी numbers are there that are not divisible by 2 or 3. Now let's look at 2-3 ways of solving this question. Firstly, any number that is not divisible by 2 or 3 will always be a 6k plus or minus 1 number. Okay, I'll just give you an example of this. Let's say the number is 12 and the next number multiple of 6 is 18. So this number 11 and this number 13, this is a 6k minus 1 number. K here is 2 and this is a 6k plus 1 number. This one is 14, this one is 15, this one is 16 and this one is 17. So look at it, this is a 6k plus 2 number. ये 2 से जाता है. ये 15 जो है ये 6k plus 3 नंबर है, ये 3 से जाता है. 16 जो है ये 6k plus 4 नंबर है, ये 2 से जाता है. ऑलराइट. और 17 फिर से 6k minus 1 टाइप बन गया. तो बाकी सब नंबर जो हैं वो 6 से जाएंगे, बट 11 नहीं जाएगा, 13 नहीं जाएगा, 17 नहीं जाएगा और उसी तरह 19 भी नहीं जाएगा. These are all 6k plus or minus 1 numbers. So what we do in this question is we'll just do 6. पहला नंबर देखते हैं 6k plus or minus 1 का. This number will become 6 into 17 plus 1 and minus 1. तो नंबर क्या हो गया? 6 into 17 is 102 and the number becomes 101 and 103. So these two numbers will neither go by 2 nor by 3. Okay? And ये सीरीज कहां तक चलेगी? 6. So we are looking at 6 into 17 plus or minus 1 से लेके 6 into 33 plus or minus 1. So what are the last numbers that we're looking at? We're looking at 6 into 33 is 198. We're looking at 197 and we are looking at 199. तो हमने मल्टीपल्स काउंट कर लिए, इस मल्टीपल को काउंट करना है. 6 into 18 plus or minus 1, 6 into 19 plus or minus 1, 6 into 20 plus or minus 1 and so on so forth. 33 तक गाड़ी गई. तो 33 minus 17 plus 1 which is equal to 17 multiplicants, right? Into 2. तो ये कितना हो जाएगा? 34. तो हमारे 34 ऐसे नंबर्स होंगे जो 2 से और 3 से नहीं जाएंगे, 100 से लेकर के 200 तक, बोथ इंक्लूसिव. ठीक है? तो वन वे ऑफ डूइंग दिस क्वेश्चन इज लाइक दिस कि हमने 6 के प्लस और माइनस 1 को पकड़ लिया. द सेकेंड वे ऑफ डूइंग दिस क्वेश्चन इज दैट वी कैन ऑल्सो यूज set theory here, but that's a little time taking way, right? So what we are doing is we are finding out all those numbers. So 100 to 200, how many numbers are there? Again, final minus initial plus 1, we have 101 numbers. So this becomes a universe. So what we are looking at is our universe, and from that universe there'll be numbers that go by 3, there'll be numbers that go by 2 and 3, and we reduce, because the double counting is happening, we'll reduce those numbers. So essentially these are those numbers which go by 6. तो हमने basically ये वाला फॉर्मूला लगाया, n2 plus n3 minus n6. तो हमने ये वाली वैल्यू पूरी निकाल ली. जैसे इस केस में n2 कितना हो जाएगा? It's a long method but still I'll do it. 2 into ये 51 नंबर्स ऐसे आ गए n2 के. n3 के कितने नंबर्स आ जाएंगे? मतलब n2 कैसे निकाला मैंने? 2 into 50, 2 into 51 कहां तक गया? 2 into 100 तक गया. तो 51 मल्टीपल्स आ जाएंगे. ओके, 2 into 50, 2 into 51, टक टक टक, 2 into 100. तो ये मेरे 51 मल्टीपल्स आ गए. उसी तरह 3 के मल्टीपल्स कितने होंगे? 3 into 34, 3 into 35 कहां तक गया? ये जाएगा into 66 तक. तो 66 minus 34 plus 1, तो ये हो जाएंगे 33 मल्टीपल्स. ये 33 हो गया माइनस. सो 51 प्लस 33 माइनस 6 के मल्टीपल्स हमने किया. तो 6 into 16 कहां तक गया? अभी हमने किया था 6 वाला. सबसे पहला नंबर जाएगा 6 into 17 कहां तक जाएगा? into 33 तक जाएगा, राइट? तो 6 के मेरे मल्टीपल्स हो गए 33 माइनस 17 प्लस 1 यानी कि 17 मल्टीपल्स. तो 51 प्लस 33 हो गया 84, 84 माइनस 17 हो गया 67. तो ऐसे ये 67 नंबर्स हैं जो 2 से जाएंगे या 3 से जाएंगे या दोनों से जाएंगे. ठीक है? तो हमें पूरे यूनिवर्स में से जो कि 101 का है, ये वाला शेडेड पोर्शन हमें माइनस करना होगा. एक शेडेड पोर्शन कितने नंबर्स का है? ये 67 नंबर्स का है. तो जब हमने इसको माइनस किया तो आंसर आ जाएगा 34. Right? So this is the second way of doing this question. The third way of doing this question is just by using some logic here. And the logic is that हमारे पास टोटल नंबर्स जो हैं, n की जो वैल्यू है टोटल नंबर्स वो है 101 नंबर्स, फाइनल माइनस इनिशियल प्लस 1. इसमें से इवन नंबर्स कितने हैं? 2 के नंबर्स कितने होंगे? हमने अभी निकाला था 51 नंबर्स हैं. तो ये मेरे हो गए 51 नंबर्स. हमने उसको माइनस कर दिया. तो हमने ये देखा कि भैया ऑड नंबर्स कितने हैं. हाउ मेनी ऑड नंबर्स आर देयर? वंस वी फाइंड द नंबर ऑफ ऑड नंबर्स दैट विल बी इक्वल टू 50. ये ऑड नंबर्स हैं. इन ऑड नंबर्स में कुछ 3 के मल्टीपल्स होंगे और ये 3 के ऑड मल्टीपल्स होंगे बिकॉज 3 के इवन मल्टीपल्स ऑलरेडी हट चुके हैं. तो हमने 3 के ऑड मल्टीपल्स निकालने हैं. तो अभी कॉन्सेप्ट आता है इवन मल्टीपल और ऑड मल्टीपल. जैसे मैंने कहा 3 into 2 इट्स अ इवन मल्टीपल ऑफ 3 and 3 into 3 is a odd multiple of 3. इन odd numbers में से 3 के odd multiples हैं, right? जो कि अभी नहीं हटे. हमें 3 के odd multiples को हटाना है. 3 के जो even multiples हैं वो ऑलरेडी 2 ने हटा दिया है. बट 3 के ऑड मल्टीपल्स को हमें हटाना पड़ेगा। तो 3 के मल्टीपल्स देखते हैं। 3 का सबसे पहला मल्टीपल था 3 into 34 जो कि एक इवन मल्टीपल है, फिर 35 जो कि एक ऑड है, फिर 36 जो कि एक इवन है, फिर 37 जो ऑड है। कहां तक गया 65 और फिर हो गया इंटू 66। करेक्ट, यहां से लेकर के यहां तक आया। स्टार्टिंग मेरा इवन है, एंडिंग मेरा इवन है, तो मेरे पास एक इवन एक्स्ट्रा है। मेरे पास टोटल मल्टीपल्स कितने हो गए 66 माइनस 34 प्लस 1 विच इज इक्वल टू 33 मल्टीपल्स। राइट, 66 माइनस 34 इज 32, 32 और 1 33 हो गया। 33 मल्टीपल्स है 3 के, जिसमें इवन मल्टीपल्स कितने हो गए 17 और ऑड मल्टीपल्स कितने हो गए 16, क्योंकि 32 का पेयर बन जाएगा। 34, 35, 36 सब पेयर बन रहे हैं, 64, 65 सबका पेयर बन रहा है, तो 16 पेयर बन गए और एक एक्स्ट्रा इवन आखिरी में आ गया। Therefore we have 17 even multiples and we have 16 odd multiples of 3. ये 16 odd multiples को हमें इससे हटाना है, and therefore the answer will be equal to 34. So these are essentially those numbers which will not go by 2, which will not go by 3. Okay, so I'll give you a question. Now you just have to answer in the chat that suppose the question here was from 100 to 200, how many numbers are there that do not go by 2, that do not go by 3, which you've already found, that do not go by 5, and that do not go by 7. Let me know how you will solve this question. Alright, so this was the topic of divisibility. Hope you have understood. Look forward to more videos with you guys. Thank you.